Hi, thanks for checking out our channel here. This is going to be a possibly repair video on this old unit, or older units, probably from the 1980s. It's made by company Blitzer, which is still around today. It's Blitzer Hot Spark, model 8555A. It's a solid state unit, still around back in the day. And they made solid state units of some variation by Blitzer and Zariba and those guys. Up until probably 2010 or 12 or 15, and then they kind of slowly got about 2015, 16, and then they stopped making them. Now you can't even get parts for them. Now this one's even different than the old ones, or the later ones, I mean. So we'll see if we can get this guy going and squared away on it. Don't know yet, but the note on it says, lightning took fuses out. Works for about a week, then blows a fuse again. Seems to be arcing inside the transformer. Whew. Alright. So let's take these screws out. Well, it's got a small flat head screwdriver on it. Oh, that's it. Okay. They just cut a slot in it. Now these had a funny screw in it. I don't remember what kind of screw that is. It's got like this knurled sides to the head of the screw. And they do make a special bit tool for pulling these type of screw heads out, but I can't seem to find them. So the guy that I guess owns this, or somebody else did it, they took a little cutting wheel of some sort and cut a slot in it. So you can use a flat screwdriver to pull the screws out. Pull straight up. Now there's the transformer he's talking about. American Farm Works. Here's the transformer. Here's the circuit board talking about. Well, just taking a quick glance at it. Nothing looks out of the norm at the moment, but he says you can see it arcing in the transformer, which I don't know if that would pop the fuse or not, because the transformer's on the output side of the circuit board as well as it goes to the output of the unit. So the fuses are hiding over here. These two fuse holders right there. Let me plug it in real quick. Well, clicking along. Let's put our tester across fencing ground. I got the Gallagher fault finder with its ground probe. It won't stay on there so you can see it, but it's 15,000 volts. I'm gonna spark this thing through. Oh, it'll shoot probably 3/4 to a 1-inch spark out of it, but I don't see it sparking and arcing on the transformer like the guy said. I mean, that popping sound that you hear, not the loud one, which I'll turn those off. The clicking sound you hear on this one, that's normal. That clicking sound comes from the transformer. So I'm going to guess that something in the circuit board is causing the fuse to blow, but you can't get circuit boards for these things anymore, and I don't really see anything out of the ordinary on it. let's let me go look at my stock of stuff real quick and see what I've got over there for solid state units. Alright, I don't have any new boards for this, and I don't have even a solid state board that we could slip into this, but what I do have here is I've got an old style circuit board, brand new, like new old stock basically. It's a low impedance board, so it won't work with this transformer. So I don't think anything's wrong with the transformer, but we got this circuit board here. And I think we might possibly be able to put that down in the base here. Let's pull this transformer up. Oh shit, that came right unplugged. Okay. Let's snip this off. This does have this ground detector light, which not really needed. Oh, it's pulled right out of there. Let's take a can of air and kind of clean this out a little bit. I think we could set that right down there. Then I have this transformer here, which I think we could set like that, maybe. Because here's our secondary output, which one wire, let's see where the wires go. Okay, one wire goes there. Another wire goes over here, which I think we're going to have to make this longer because it doesn't want to reach without flexing on itself. So probably have to make this wire longer. Okay. Well, it is what it is for now. Well, I'm going to crimp on a couple of female spade connectors. It's the standard size. Those are going to go right here. So let's just plug it in as is for now. I need to, because we're going to have to connect onto these terminals. I need to clean these up. All right, plug it in. Oh, there it goes. It took a second to get kind of warmed up, I guess. So it kind of sparked this thing a throw. Nice hot spark. Alright, so now we got to figure out a way to keep this board secure. Let's pull this transformer off. And you got these little holes in the board in the corners. I wonder if we could take some small screws of some sort and screw it through the thing. Well, where's some small screws at? There they are. Ow! Ow, God. Ow, God. Those are longer than what I want. I think these will work, but what we need to do first, I need to go grab a drill. I need to make a little bitty pilot hole. As long as this bit is smaller than the screw. Yeah, it is. All right, let me got my screwdriver or my drill. And then I think if we set the board right there, and then we're gonna see if we can like set the transformer. I'm gonna see if I can set it on its side, like this. Because then what I can possibly do, I'll have to make both of these wires longer, but then I can drill holes in the case, and I can possibly, run the probably put it like that. Put the transformer, bolt it to the case as well. So let's get this out of the way for now. Let's get it right there. And we'll go over here. I think this is gonna work. I hope. We'll playing with it for now. Alright, I'll start to feed this to the hole here. I think I'm going to need a shoot. Okay, let's take this bit, or this screw, put it in a hole over here. Alright, that's in there nice and tight. Okay, so now we need to get another drill bit. I got some other long screws that we're going to use for over here. These ought to be long enough. And I'm going to do 2 bolts on it as well. See, this might be the right size, so let's put in where we think we'll be okay at. I think those holes will be too small. Yep, well, let's basically use it as a pilot hole then. So let's get another bit that's a little bit bigger, but not too big. I think this bit right here will work. Come on. Come on. There's one bolt. Where's the other? Let's put the other bolt at. There it is. Alright, find the hole in the transformer. It's right there, I think. Let's see. Yep, there it is. Okay, now we'll get the 2 nuts here, we'll put those on top. Alright, let's get a pair of pliers. I'm going to hold the nut from the inside, hold it still, we take the screwdriver on the outside and then snug everything up. And the same thing on the other bolt. Okay, so we got black and red for fence and ground. Looks like a black is over here for our ground, so now we'll snip off some of this. We don't need all that exposed. Same with this one. And we'll get a couple of spade connectors and we'll crimp those on. One thing I'm hoping is that it doesn't burn that bulb up, because that bulb's not, it might work just fine, but it was made for a solid state kind of output, and this is a lot beefier, low impedance type setup. This little lightning doodad pop loose. So I'm going to reattach that. Looks like it's been soldered on before. Possibly. Heat those two up together. Broke. That thing went bye-bye. Okay. One wire right here. I'll make that the black one. This one's way too short. And then I need some more wire. I'm going to solder and heat shrink this together. Solder and iron out. And then we'll tin the wires on that one, tin the wires over here, come on. And then we'll hold the two together and heat them up together. Don't like that. Alright, let's see, heat shrink out. I think this will be big enough, I think. Plug the heat gun in. I'll cut off that much. That should be good. Turn it on. Give it a second. There it goes, and the light's flashing still. It's not picking it up on the screen every single time, but it is flashing. And it puts out, voltage-wise, 14,000 volts. So hard-hitting unit. So this one's ready to go. We'll tighten everything down and call it done. Until next time, see you guys later on.